Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the full moon in Pisces, August 2018. I'm going to look into my crystal and give each of the four elements predictions and messages for the effects of this Pisces full moon, which will affect you for the next 2 weeks. The elements are earth, water, fire, and air. The earth elements are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water element is Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And air element is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So the first element I'm going to look into is earth. I get some of you earth signs, you're going to have to redo. Are you redoing paperwork? Are you redoing work that you had to do at your job? I don't know what you're redoing, but I'm sorry to say, I know we're out of Mercury in retrograde, but we're still in the shadow, and I do hear redo for some of you earth signs. Some of you earth signs need to take a step back. And you need to analyze what exactly is going on, especially in any job or work situation, but it could also be love. But I'm getting like taking a step back, reevaluating the situation is coming up from this energy of this full moon in Pisces. I also see some of you earth signs really listening to instructions. So you may be taking a class, you may be listening to some kind of tutorials on YouTube about how to put something together. I don't know, but it could be reading instructions, but it really comes up as listening to instructions. I do feel some of you earth signs may feel a little jumbled up by this energy, a little bouncy, a little bit of bounciness, like not feeling totally settled. I also see some of you earth signs asking for things you're not used to asking for. So if you're not used to asking somebody to help you do something, or you're not used to asking for money or asking for, I don't know, there could be millions of things you could ask for, but I get it would be something that you're not used to asking for. Somehow this Pisces full moon is going to drive that up for you. Some of you earth signs may actually feel like you've bitten off more than you can chew, or like, taken on too many responsibilities you can't handle, or overextended and overcommitted yourself also comes up here. I also feel some of you earth signs are going to get the energy of really learning and understanding how to unlock your true potential. Like there might be some like really strong talent or creative energy that you have inside of you that you haven't fully expressed. And it's like this Pisces full moon is going to give you the key to unlock it, or give you the energy where you feel comfortable enough to let it out and express it. Some of you, this Pisces full moon could bring you a courtship or a whirlwind romance for some of you. Also, too, some of you earth signs may find that this full moon is going to bring other people, which is kind of a weird prediction here, that out of the woodwork that want to manipulate you, or somebody in your life that it's going to affect them to want to manipulate you. And I do feel that some of you earth signs are going to be really happy because for some reason this full moon brings you knowledge and experience. And you're going to be happy about that. So now I'm going to look into the element of water. This will be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs are going to feel like now's the time to strike while the iron's hot. So some kind of, it feels like it's driving up something in you. Either an opportunity arises and you feel like I need to jump on it and take it, or you just feel like it's inspiring you to push forward, to do something that maybe you've been, on the fence about, or delaying of whether you want to do it or not. I feel like some of you water signs, your intuition is going to be really heightened. And even if you feel like, I don't feel psychic, or I don't feel like my intuition is strong, you're still going to pick up inklings of things going on around you. You're going to start to notice signs. You're going to start to feel like, I know what that person thinks, or I know how they feel. Like, you're going to start to have these little inklings of your intuition about people and situations going on all around you. Some of you water signs may receive some big news. Now, either this big news is going to make you feel great, or it could be big news that you're not happy about. I don't know, because this is really general here. You would need to listen to your the psychic crystal readings that I do on Vimeo to see if there was more for the month of September, to see if there was more specific information about what this news is for you. Some of you water signs are going to get a real rush of adrenaline, a sense of excitement, a rush of adrenaline, a sense of urgency. Like, again, kind of like strike while the iron's hot. It's just like almost like another way of saying it. But I feel like you're going to feel more energized also, like you have more energy. Your vitality is increasing. I do see some of you water signs are going to get a challenge of some sort, and you're going to accept it. Now, I see a rabbit in this crystal, and I also see a dog here too. But if it could happen that in springtime is when the challenge actually comes to pass. Like, you may agree to do it now, but the fruition of it may not happen until spring. I do feel that some of you water signs are going to feel like karmic lessons have been learned, and like a karmic cycle or some big, I'm going to stick with cycle, is over. So if you may have gone through like a really difficult time, some of you water signs in the last 6-7 months, it's like now this Pisces full moon is bringing some kind of cycle to a close. Some of you water signs are going to feel like you're really ready to dive in and tackle things, but I also pick up the energy like you're going to want people that are bugging you or annoying you to get off your back. You're not going to want anybody to be nitpicking or, I'm not saying you wouldn't normally, but something about this Pisces full moon, it's like you're not going to want to deal with that. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire. This would be Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Some of you fire signs are going to feel a little fickle in some ways. Like, you don't know whether you want this or that. It may make you feel like wishy-washy or flip-flopping or fickle about stuff. Some of you fire signs, it's going to affect you where you want to clean out everything. Clean out kitchen cabinets. Clear out your closets of unwanted, clothes you're not using anymore and this or that. But not only just like getting rid of things, cleaning it too, like wiping down shelves. I see you cleaning shelves in closets and cabinets. Some of you may have to talk to people in like CEOs, higher ups, people in the government. And also, I'm hearing round and round she goes, why do I have to do this again? The earth signs, some of the earth signs got that too. But this is like, I feel like what you're going around and around about for some of you fire signs is having in the conversations or whatever you're having to do with where you're talking to, again, bosses, CEOs, higher ups in positions in places you work, or your town, or in the government. I do feel some of you fire signs are going to have this feeling of peace and calm and more tranquility. Even though I feel some of you may feel like you're wishy-washy or flip-flopping about stuff, that could be mentally. But emotionally or internally, I feel that some of you fire signs are going to have some peace and calm from this Pisces full moon in August. Some of you fire signs are actually going to get the impetus for change. This full moon in Pisces is going to make you feel like, I want to change things up. Maybe you want to change your hair color, or you're bored with your clothes, or you want to change things up in the decor of your room, or maybe you want to change your daily routine or some exercise routine that you do, or your diet. Or, maybe you always go out and hang out with the same people over and over again, and you want to change it up and hang out with some of your friends you haven't seen for a while. But changing things up comes up for some of you fire signs. Some of you fire signs are going to get an open door. So some door that was either shut or an opportunity. It could be maybe with somebody you were hoping to connect with. Maybe it was a boss or a position at a job that you've been waiting for, and now the opportunity is going to come. You can get that position. Or you wanted to buy a home and you've been waiting for it to go on the market, and finally you knew the people, and now they've listed it and the doorway opens. Some kind of doorway is opening for some of you fire signs with this Pisces full moon. Some of you water signs may have to deal with the court system. Maybe it's a divorce settlement, or you have to pay child support, or you have to pay parking tickets and fines, or you had a fender bender, or something to do legal, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a gigantic issue. So now I'm going to look into the element of air. This would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Some of you air signs are going to feel like this Pisces full moon is dumping a lot of things in your lap. A lot of work or a lot of responsibilities. Maybe you have to do a lot of yard work. Or maybe your boss is dumping a lot of new clients or new responsibilities. But I do get a lot of things being like, a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things dumped in your lap. I pick up that this Pisces full moon is going to make some of you air signs feel really, really psychic, because I get that some of you are going to be seeing right through people. People in your family, people you work with, I don't know, it could be anybody, but all of a sudden, it's almost like I don't even know that you're trying to read them or do it. It's just magically going to happen for you. Also air signs, I have to say, I do feel that some of you air signs are going to feel challenged by others. So it could you could just be, man, people are annoying and I feel challenged by them. Or it could be people are literally challenging you. Like, why did you do that, air sign? I don't agree with that. Give me an explanation. Or what do you want? Like a challenging attitudes could be coming at you. I do feel that some of you air signs are going to have a deeper understanding and knowledge about yourself. Your own inner workings comes up here from this Pisces full moon. I do see there's a dog in this crystal. Some of you air signs are going to be taking on more responsibilities. And this could be of your own choosing. Not just like, oh, you're going to have more to do being dumped on your lap. Some of you are going to be taking on more responsibilities. Maybe you're going to start watching your kids' your grandkids. Or maybe you're going to pet sit for people. Or maybe you're going to start to take on more work and do something where it's like you're choosing to take on more responsibility. I also see some of you air signs feeling like out with the old, in with the new, especially if you have any kind of, furniture you think is old, or appliances that need to be replaced, or you want to get a new cell phone, or a new laptop, or a new TV. Like, out with the old, in with the new. Maybe some things are like beat down, or you're going to give them away or donate them to charity. I don't know, but out with the old, in with the new comes up for some of you air signs. Be cautious, air signs, that you don't find yourself getting upset over little things. Try not to sweat the small stuff, because this Pisces full moon could drive that up for some of you. And I do feel that some of you air signs are going to be ultra sensitive to criticism of other people. So you may have, like, maybe your family is like, oh, I don't like this dinner, or, oh, why did you do that? Or, somebody at work or your boss saying, this isn't quite right or up to par. And I feel like you're going to be ultra sensitive to criticism. So keep that in mind, air signs. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested, you can get my September Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, now available for download and purchase, by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2018 Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, click on that, and there you will see the heading for the September Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. And if you don't see them there yet, they will be there in a day or two. So sometimes it takes me a while to get that on the website and link them all up, but they will be there as well. And also, if you're interested in getting the special videos I recorded for the eclipse effects of the August 11th partial solar eclipse in Leo, and how it was affecting or will be affecting your specific zodiac sign for the next 6 months, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video. And they're also available on the videos page on my website. And you would just look for the eclipse effects from the August, I think it's called Eclipse Effects from the August 2018 Eclipses, Beginnings and Endings, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings for each sign of the zodiac. You would just click on your sign and it would take you to that video on Vimeo. I'm using 3 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck to look into the endings for each of your signs, and 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts deck to look into the beginnings, and I conclude each reading by looking into the crystal. And hopefully you'll find these videos helpful and useful and give you insights for the next 6 months. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing energy boost coming to you from this Pisces full moon in August 2018. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.